video we'll look at 10 and 11. We're going to plot enough points to create a graph of 2 cycles of the sine function. So on the other side, you created a table of values to see the general shape of a sine graph. Here, rather than making a table, let's just look at these key values on the unit circle. So we're doing sine. If you're at 0, sine is equal to 0. If you're at pi over 2 radians, sine is positive 1. And if you're at pi radians, sine is 0 again. At 3 pi over 2, sine is negative 1. And at 2 pi, sine is 0 again. It says to plot enough points to create 2 cycles. So this is one cycle from 0 to 2 pi. Now, if we do another cycle, we're going to end up repeating that same set of outputs. So here we're at 0, we're going to go up to positive 1, back to 0, down to negative 1, and back to 0. So it's another complete revolution of the circle. 4 pi is the same spot as 2 pi. In number 11 it says to take that graph and continue the pattern backwards using negative values of x. So if we go this way, negative pi over 2 means to go in the clockwise direction. So negative pi over 2 is here, so sine is negative 1. So we can see here that the pattern's continuing this way. We're going to be back at 0 here. And so on. Now, in the actual Ferris wheel scenario, if we're going to negative values of the radians, we're basically just looking at the circle in the clockwise direction as opposed to the counterclockwise direction.